What's up, y'all? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Workout was nice. Hit them arms today. Hit them arms, working on them bis and tris. Not too much though. Just about 100 reps. 100 reps on the bis, about 100 reps on the triceps. Then went to the gym, got in 100 makes. I try to get at least 100 makes. I gotta hit at least 100 jumpers. I don't care how long it take me, but I want to hit at least 100 jumpers. I knocked that out, so I feel good. Headed back to the crib, and I was strolling on Twitter, and I seen something that happened yesterday that I missed. Kevin Durant has doubled down, and he spoke with the Nets owner and told the Nets owner he still wants a trade, and the Nets owner need to choose between him or the GM and Steve Nash. Apparently, Kevin don't like the way the GM of the Brooklyn Nets been running things, and he don't like the way Steve Nash been coaching. And if you go to Twitter right now, you go to Bleacher Report, the Bleacher Report tweet about Kevin Durant doubling down, I think it was about 21 hours ago. If you go to the comments, the fans in there, Nets fans, are blaming KD for this. They saying they want Steve Nash to remain their coach. They say they don't want Steve Nash to leave. But in my opinion, Steve Nash was a bad hire from the get-go. I understand he a player's coach. He got to be a player's coach because he ain't no other coach, because he ain't coached before. He's never coached. And for him to have never coached before and to get handed this job right here, you got KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. And I didn't see any offense. The Brooklyn Nets last year had to be one of the most ISO ball one-on-one teams that I ever seen on the offensive end. All they did was just get the ball, ISO, clear it out, try to go one-on-one, million dribbling moves, just one-on-one ball. No team basketball. Offense very stagnant at times. And that's why they lost. Because when it came in the playoffs, they would just give the ball to KD and try to let him do his thing. But he had Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown on him. They playing good help defense. Grant Williams all on him. He just couldn't do what he normally do. KD usually can win a game, 2-3 games in a series just by himself. Couldn't do that this series. He needed some help. He needed some coaching. He didn't have it. The man is very unsatisfied with the Brooklyn Nets. He should have stayed in Golden State. But now he done went back to the owner and doubled down and say, "No, I'm ready to go." And KD told the owner of the Nets, "You need to choose between me or Steve Nash." That's tough. That's hard. That's hard, man. But with that being said, before this story came out, I thought that the owner was gonna, make KD play the season out. I didn't think he was gonna honor, his trade request. Because, man, I brought you to this team. I gave you the team you wanted. I gave you Kyrie. You got James Harden. I mean, what else can I do for you, KD? Now you ready to leave, and I just done dismantled my whole team. Now I'm stuck with Ben Simmons. But listen. But if you don't trade KD and the season starts, he might shut it down. But no, I don't think KD will. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say I don't think he'll shut it down. I do believe that he is capable of just shutting it down and just not playing hard. But I think he got too much pride and he loved basketball too much not to go out there and compete. But he's not going to be happy. He is not going to be happy. And for this news to come out, if you're Steve Nash now, what do? You the coach of this team, and the best one of the best players on the team said he don't want you coaching him. Hey, if I was Steve Nash, I'd step down. I ain't got to be anywhere I'm not wanted. I'd go to the owner if I was the coach, and I'd be like, hey, Kevin Durant don't want me here, man. You need to choose. I help you out even more. It's me or him. Because I don't want to coach a player who don't want to play for my team. Screw him. But KD is like that kid. If he don't get his way, he'll take his ball and go home. Because this is ridiculous. You knew Steve Nash wasn't a good coach for you in the beginning. You knew that. You should have spoke up then. And apparently, see, KD want to be like LeBron. See, you got GM James. Whatever LeBron want, most time he get. KD is not happening like that for him. But the thing is, brother, you got James Harden, you got Kyrie Irving, and you had Kevin Durant. That's 3 max players on the team. Ain't that much salary to go around on the team. I mean, the role players ain't going to play for free. They got to make money too. I'm going to say it. I said it before and I'll say it again. When Kevin Durant signed that extension and got all that extra money, that's what messed up his chances of winning another championship, because you can't get any help around you. The team can't afford it. Every team is not trying to pay a salary tax like the Golden State Warriors. Some teams trying to make money. Now, you got to make a decision as a basketball player, especially as a superstar. Now, do you want to get paid, or do you want to win championships? James Harden, I done gained a lot of respect for him, because he done made it clear he want to win championships. He took a little pay cut. He done made plenty of money. Just take a little pay cut so you can get a little help on your team. Now he got PJ Tucker over there. Now he got D'Anthony Melton from the Grizzlies. He got some help. And he got his boy from Houston. What's his boy from Houston? Used to play with him in Houston. And got in trouble in the bubble for sneaking in a little bust down. What was that dude? House. What's his first name? His last name is House, though. But he got him on the squad. He took a pay cut. Then he got some key role players around him. 76 is going to be dangerous. They got James Harden, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, D'Anthony Melton, PJ Tucker, House, Tyrese Maxey. 76ers looking nice. Now, if Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant both took not even nothing crazy, like a $10 million pay cut each, that's 20 extra million you can get. That you can bring in at least 2 nice role players with extra 20 million, maybe even 3. Maybe even 3. But that contract that Kevin Durant signed, that extension that he signed, now it's done messed him up. Now he can't really get help around him. Team ain't got enough money to spend. Now he's stuck in Brooklyn on top of that, Can't leave. He's not a free agent. He got to wait, or he got to get traded. And his contract is too huge. Whatever team that's going to be trading for Kevin Durant got to give up an arm and a leg just to get him. He might not be going nowhere. And what I'm hearing through the grapevine, the rumors that I'm hearing is that other NBA teams, most time when big trades are going on, it might be a 3-team trade or a 4-team trade. You know what I'm saying? It's not just 2 teams trading players. Sometimes it might be 2 teams trading players and they have a 3rd team, going on in the mix, throwing a player in here and there. I'm hearing this a lot of, the 3rd teams, they're not trying to help the Brooklyn Nets move Kevin Durant. They're not. I think the owners are taking a stand. They're not trying to help Kevin Durant leave Brooklyn. They want him to stay over there and be stuck. You know why? Because they ain't going to win. Brooklyn ain't going to win nothing. They ain't going to win, though. So they're trying to teach Kevin Durant a lesson. You can't just go around demanding trades thinking you run the NBA. No, sir. Oh, Kevin, you thought you ran the NBA? No, sir. You work for the NBA. Okay? You work for them. Be thankful you on a team. You had the perfect situation over there in Golden State. Your ass should have retired a Golden State Warrior. You should have retired a Golden State Warrior. They would have accepted you and kept you there. They damn near would have traded Draymond Green for you, man. But see, it's the attitude. It's the attitude. Kevin Durant is not a team player. He's not. He wants to be the guy. He wants to be the guy, and he wants to win. You can tell, but he's going about it the wrong way. You don't team hop just trying to win. You should have stayed in OKC, what you should have did. But then when you went to Golden State, you should have stayed there. And now you done got to Brooklyn. Now you trying to leave Brooklyn too? He running from the hustle, man. He running from the grind. And yes, he'll be a Hall of Fame player. He will. But I'm going to stand on this. I'm going to say this again. When it's all said and done, Steph Curry's legacy will be greater than Kevin Durant's. And one of the main reasons is because he stuck on his same team and won with them. Curry didn't go play with KD. KD came and play with Curry. Let that marinate. Let that marinate. Think about it. KD came to play with Curry, not the other way around. I'm not saying the man ain't good, but see, the thing about basketball, it's not all about talent. And that's why a lot of young kids don't make it. Because they think it's all about the talent that you got and how good you can play. Your talent can only take you so far. I don't care how big of an athlete, how good you are at basketball. It's your talent plus your attitude. Okay? Hear me out. It's your talent plus your attitude. Think about this. Danny Green. Some people say he trash. Some people would think Danny Green ain't that good. He can barely shoot threes. That's all he do. But he always had a job. And he always gonna have one for years. because he's a great team player. He's a good teammate. He has a good attitude. Flip side, Michael Beasley. Most people would say Michael Beasley is better than Danny Green. But why is Danny Green in the league and Michael Beasley isn't? Attitude. Beasley is giving these coaches too much trouble, the owners too much trouble, these teams too much trouble, and that's why he done found himself out of the league. I agree, man. The same people who criticize him, going to say are the same people who criticize him for leaving. Hey, listen, KD, listen to too many people. That's KD's problem. He be on Twitter too much, reading the comments. He don't need to worry about that. Just focus on him and what's best for him. What was best for him was to stay in Golden State. That what was best for him. But he was listening to everybody say, no, you need to go to your own team. Do your own thing. Now they done tricked him out of his position. I guarantee you right now, if he could redo it, he would have stayed in Golden State. I guarantee you. But this is very interesting, and I'm looking forward to see how this going to turn out. It's either going to be KD or Steve Nash. One of them got to go. And we will find out soon. But I just wanted to give y'all this little quick news real quick. I'm in and out of here like a bank robbery. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Tuesday. KD. I don't know where you're going to play, bro. Probably going to still be in Brooklyn. But, hey, I hope hopefully you get your way, bro. Hopefully you get your way. But let me slide on out of here, man. Y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all next time, man. Yonder!